Hello and welcome back to Blue Rajgor. I'm Neil Rajgor, and in today's video we are going to discuss about some of the book recommendations by Captain Jack Sparrow. I mean Johnny Depp. So let's keep the whole defamation trial aside and let's discuss some good things about books recommended by Johnny Depp. Without any further ado, let's get started. Okay, so the first book recommended by Johnny Depp is On the Road by Jack Kerouac. This book is based on the travels of Kerouac and his friends across the US. This book is considered as one of the most defining works by Kerouac, as this book speaks about the post war beat culture and counterculture generations. Its protagonists have a backdrop of jazz, poetry, and drug use. This novel is Roman a clef. Roman a clef basically means a blend of fact and fiction. The characters are inspired by or taken from the real life, whereas a pinch of fiction is added to make the story more interesting. This book has many characters from the beat movement. So, Johnny Depp says that there is nothing I can really say here that has not been said before, or even add to that has not been added. Safe to say, these books is referred for On the Road and Big Sur. Big Sur is also written by Jack Kerouac, and this novel is written in the 10-day period. Within 10 days. Isn't it amazing? I felt that was something really amazing, therefore, I added it in the sayings. And this book revolves around the fictional alter ego of Jack Kerouac named as Jack Deleuze. This novel is different from the Kerouac's previous works with Jack Deleuze because in the previous books, Jack was described as a bohemian traveler, whereas in this book, he is described as a published author. So let's get back to the statement by Johnny Depp. These books are as important to me as they have been to many, two pivotal historical works that will never rest happily at home upon a dusty shelf. I think no book should be rested at home in a dusty shelf. Every book has some own essence which makes each book special. I can completely understand that everyone has his own preferences or likings, dislikings, but each book is special. That's it. So, the next book recommended by Johnny Depp is Fear and Loathing in Las Vegas, a savage journey to the heart of the American dream. This book is a 1971 novel written by Hunter S. Thompson. This book is also Roman a clef, and this book speaks about some of the autobiographical incidents. The story follows a protagonist, Royal Duke, and his attorney, Dr. Gonzo, as they descend from Las Vegas to chase the American dream through a drug induced haze. This is one of the most famous Thompson works, and it is noted for its description related to illegal drug use and its early retrospective on the culture of 1960s. Thompson's highly subjective blend of fact and fiction, which is popularized, has become known as gonzo journalism. The gonzo journalism word might be inspired from the character Dr. Gonzo, you never know. And the other book recommended by the same author, Hunter S. Thompson, is The Rum Diary. The Rum Diary was published in 1998 but was written in 1960s. Its manuscript began in 1959. The story revolves around a journalist named Paul Kemp who in 1950s moves from New York to work in some major newspaper, the Daily News, in Puerto Rico. The Rum Diary has been adapted to a film which is directed by Bruce Robinson and stars Johnny Depp as the protagonist Paul Kemp. It was released in October 2011. Two of my personal favorites, The Rum Diary and The Fear in the Loathing in Las Vegas by Hunter S. Thompson, both authored, of course, by a dear friend. The first, a deft, feral bastard of novel, the second, simply a chill, life defining genius, says Johnny Depp. The next book recommended by Johnny Depp is In the Hand of Dante. This book has two different stories, one from the 14th century featuring Dante, and the other one from 2001 featuring a fictionalized version of Nick Tesches as the protagonist. The historical and modern stories alternate as Dante tries to finish his magnum opus, writing magnum opus, a, some huge fictional book. Not a fictional book. Magnum opus can be said as, I don't know how to describe it. But magnum opus is a really huge dream project, something like that. A dream project. And after that, he goes on a journey for mystical knowledge. Meanwhile, on the other hand, in the other story, in 2001 timeline, Toshius considers himself as a Dante expert and is called by black market traders to attest the authenticity of a manuscript, which is the Divine Comedy, which is also written by Dante. Johnny Depp, through his production company, purchased the film rights to this novel in 2008, and there were some rumors that Depp will be playing Toshius, and the production house were working on the story and the screenplay and the pre-production stuff. But there are no such proofs as of now. There were just rumors in 2012. Depp says a modern masterpiece, utterly superior to almost everything published within the last 50 years. I won't bother try to describe it. Just go get it. These were the lines. The next book recommended by Johnny Depp is written by Tom Robbins and is titled as Fierce Invalids from the Hot Climates. Invalids. This novel, Invalids, follows a wheelchair bound protagonist. This book has a core story of good versus evil, but in the book, it draws nor evil nor the good wins. It is a draw. Depp says a shockingly good yarn as only Tom Robbins can spin. Only a few writers have made me laugh out loud. Robbins does it with ease. These were some of the recommendations by Johnny Depp, and we are not getting into his personal life or something like that. I'm not here to discuss that. But I'm planning to make more such videos about celebrities recommending books, movies, and music. So if you like it, just let me know if you want more such videos. I know these videos are not that interesting, but considering myself a fanboy or who likes their work, you will surely love it if something is related to your favorite star or celeb. You can post it down in the comments which next videos do you guys would love to watch, and I am here to make them. So thank you very much and keep being awesome.